Good morning from Trappers Landing Lodge. This is your weekly report for the south shore of Leech Lake. We currently are seeing some of the best ice conditions we've seen in over 7 years here out on the lake. 26 plus inches of ice being reported. Little to no snow on the lake. There are some snow drifts out there. There are still some ice heaves to be cautioned with, but you can move around and get to spots that are untouched and get to a lot of the spots that are less pressured and find those walleyes or find those perch, tulaby. So ice conditions are great across the lake, and that goes almost the whole lake for over 20 inches right now. So you can travel almost anywhere. There are still some ice heaves around our Pelican Island area that you guys got to use some caution on if you're going off-road and look ahead at. I'd say the only way to cross those right now is going to be by snowmobile. Even though there's little to no snow on the ice, you could still travel around by snowmobile pretty good. I'd say there's 0 to 2 inches of snow across there. Some of the drifts are a little bit deeper where there were ice houses when it was windy, and those, so you just got to look ahead while you're traveling out there. But right now, conditions are great. Out on the lake, we have expanded our ice road system. We now are out to that Pelican Island area. You do got to kind of head to the west and then take our new road up to that Pelican Island. We did not plow that because there's no snow there, so we just left the stakes out so you guys have a nice staked path going out to those areas. For the walleye bite, starting to see them, especially with the warm-up, you're going to start to see them move up a little bit shallower. So, and that bite's going to pick up where it kind of left off a few weeks ago. It's going to start heading up shallow. Find the rock sand transition, sit in that 12 to 16 foot range. Should be able to find some nice walleyes there. If you're looking for some trophies, set even shallower, less than 12 feet, and find those rocks and set a few tip-ups if you can. So if you can find something with a little bit shallower water behind you or around you, set some tip-ups up and then fish out of your ice house. If you're looking a little bit more keepers and those, I heard some reports out 18 plus feet of water on our end of the lake, so look a little bit deeper for those walleyes. They really do like the set lines, and the trick of the week is going to be set those set lines almost 3 feet off the bottom, so they will come up and hit that. Otherwise, they are not glued to the bottom. So make sure you're setting it up a little bit higher than you're used to. This clear water, they can see that. They will come up and hit that. It seems like they're a little bit better ambush predators, so once they go up that high, they're going to hit that minnow. So don't be afraid to set a couple of your rattle wheel lines or your set lines 2 to 3 feet above the bottom, even 4 feet. So just kind of try and find that happy medium with them. Flutter spoons, downsizing is going to be important right now too. So downsizing your spoons, 1/8, 16th ounce, those seem to be working the best. And then full minnow on any of your set lines, minnow head, or even your favorite minnow head plastic or imitator or scent on your jigging spoons will work. For perch right now, perch bite's been pretty steady throughout the week despite this cold, high pressure that we've had coming through here. You're going to want to find 10 to 15 foot flats out there, sand flats with weeds. Any of the gravel on our end of the lake, it seems like they like those gravel fields right now, those 10 to 15 foot gravel flats that we have around here. Look around that Rogers, the west side of Huddle's Reef, where those areas are going to be. And then the tulaby bite's been very, very strong. Tulaby whitefish, find those basins, find those muddy bottoms. You're going to find plenty of tulaby and whitefish to go chase after. And then the northern pike have been filling in things. And then one of the fun ones, and I know it is catch and release, is smallmouth bass right now on the lake. So we have seen some great numbers of smallies getting caught on our end of the lake, especially. Find the deep rocks. It seems like they're sitting on any rock piles 18 plus feet of water right now, and you're going to find some smallies, and they've been pretty active with this cold weather. We've seen a lot of them get caught throughout the rentals, which is just fun to see, and it's fun to have that big fighting fish out there. So fishing is hopefully going to pick up for the walleyes. Been a little bit spotty to slow, I would say, for the walleye bite. Everything else seems to be kind of filling that void right now for that walleye bite. So make sure you can get into those same areas. Don't be afraid to fish a little bit deeper and set up and get spread out. And this weekend's going to be great to get out, move around, be mobile, and get back out onto the ice after last week's really cold subarctic temps. But we live in Minnesota, so only way to get out is to get back out there. Make sure you pack your extension, and we hope to see you guys this week out on Leech Lake.